Hello and welcome to Superheroes. You should have one of these packs with you at home, so let's open it up and see what's inside. So we have our superhero mask, we have our snap bracelet, your superhero tattoo, your balloon, your glider, so you'll have a body, a tail, the wings, and this little plastic stopper. Here you have your superhero puppet, so you will have your outline, you'll have a face, some kind of mask, your wool to sew it all together, your features, and your needle. You have a superhero activity sheet, front and back, and lastly you have your contents and safety information and your bit of information for the grown-ups. So let's start off with our puppet. Now each of you are going to have a different puppet inside. With your main puppet body you're going to have two halves that are all ready together. Take all your features and accessories and put them to one side. Take your wool and make sure there's no knots in it. Take your needle and one end and thread it through. Once you've threaded it through, you can tie a knot in the top. Next, take the other end of your wool and tie a knot in that end as well. Using your two halves of your outline and your needle and thread, you want to go through the holes and go around all of the outline to create your puppet. So I'm feeding the needle through and you pull it all the way through until you get to the end of your wool there. Then come back through the other side and pull through. Here you can see the wool has gone around the outside. This will be the best way to stitch your puppet. Come under the outline and through the hole and pull the wool through. If your puppet has any tricky areas like here, you can go along in a line through to each circle. So when you finish doing it once, you're going to have a lot of wool left over. So what you can do is go backwards on yourself around the outline to really strengthen up your puppet, or you can finish here, tie a few knots in the end here, and then cut off the excess wool. So when you're finished, your outline is going to look a little bit like this. So next we want to add on our features. Each of these features are a sticker where you can peel off the back and stick it straight onto your puppet. So let's start with the face. And you want to line it up where the face needs to go. Before you stick them down, why not place them on your puppet to see where they should go? Then you can stick them down properly. Once you've laid all of your pieces out and you're happy with their placement, you can go ahead and peel off the backs and stick them down permanently. So when you're finished, you're going to have something that looks a little bit like this. When you're finished, you can pop it on your hand. So put your hand through the opening. You want your thumb in one arm and your little finger in the other, so you can control both arms, and the rest of your fingers are up here so you can control the head. Have a think about what you can name your superhero. What are their superpowers? Who is their evil supervillain? Next, we're going to make our glider. So you'll need your body, your tail, your wings, and the little plastic end piece. You'll see there are these little grooves in your glider, so you want to pop those out. So facing your wings upwards, you want to pop them through the body of your superhero. Try and face it so the curved bit is facing towards the head. And you want to line it up in the middle of your wings. Next, take your tail and pop it on the end. Next, you want to take your little plastic end and pop it on the arm of your superhero. That is your finished superhero glider. This is best to be played with outside, but do double check with your grown-up if it's okay to use inside. In your pack, you also have your temporary tattoo. Have a think about where you want to place your tattoo. Let's pretend I'm going to put mine on my hand. You'll see that your tattoo has this protective film over the top. You want to peel that away. Place your picture face down on the bit of skin you'd like to put it on. Next, you take a damp cloth. You want to hold it there for about 30 to 60 seconds and then take the cloth away. Then very carefully, you want to peel off the paper and it will leave the design on your skin. The final two items in your box are for you to play dress up. You'll each have a mask and a snap bracelet. Take your wrist and snap, and you will have a very cool superhero bracelet. Thank you so much for joining us today for Superhero Crafts. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you on the next video. This is Superhero Kayleigh, signing off.